Hello everyone, Romo here, and thank you all for joining me again. This time we're driving the Skip Barber on the Detroit Grand Prix Belle layout. And it's a fast track, a lot of long straights, a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoy it. If you do, please subscribe to see more of these videos and leave a like and a comment down below if you've got anything to say or want to ask me anything. Because of the positive feedback I received over the last video, I decided to keep this series going for at least this season. I really enjoy doing these videos. It takes a lot of time and effort for me to make these, to drive some decent laps and analyze what I'm doing, where I'm doing what. It helps me a lot and I hope it helps you too. The format of the video is still the same, so now you can see the lap without any pauses in it, so you can see what the pace is and how I'm driving. After this I'm going to analyze the lap with you guys, and once we're done with that you can see the rear chase view of the lap, so you can see where my car is precisely on the circuit and how much we're sliding. So I hope you enjoy, and if you've got any questions please let me know. Really like doing those too, so hope you stick around. So this was almost one full lap of Belle, and let's get going with the commentary. Alright, here we go for the fast lap. My first braking marker is right here at the 300 sign. I'm now in 5th gear, so I shift down to the 3rd gear and then let go of the throttle, let go of the brakes, and just trying to hook the inside here of this corner. Try to stay as much right to the right as if you can. And turning it over to the left side, and as you can see I try to go on throttle as early as possible. So here it's about halfway through the corner, then it's flat out for me across the long straight. It's important that you carry as much speed as you can over through this long straight. You can gain a lot of time in this first sector. When you nail it, you gain about 2 or 3 tenths of a second. Coming up to the tight right-hander here, my braking marker is at the 300 sign. Most of the time I brake just before that. Pretty heavy braking. Back to 1st gear. Try to stay as close as possible to the curbs on the right, and go on throttle as early as I can. And at the 3rd, then a short tap of the brakes, going through that corner. Also trying to stay as far to the inside as possible. Here my braking marker is around the point where you can see the fence, making it kind of a turn, shifting down to 2nd gear, staying quite long on the right side, and just barely, now I'm starting to turn in. Try to stay as close to the left curb as you can. Don't overdo it, so make sure your tire isn't over the curb. Because then you lose a lot of time. The car bumps in the air, and in the air there's no grip, so you can take a bit of this but not too much. Alright, full throttle again to 3rd gear, and here just before you hit the top of the crest I start to brake a little bit, about 50%, back to 2nd gear, and trying to stay as close to the inside as possible to get a nice exit, because following this corner there's a long straight and you want to carry as much speed as possible. So you're trying to stay on the inside. Could have stayed a little bit closer there, so there's still some time to gain. And this is the long straight again, coming into a tight turn to the right. Okay, here my braking marker is about at the 300 sign again. You can see some sort of a pattern. Just before that, I tend to start braking here at the white lines, going from fifth to second gear. Try to stay to the left as most as possible, and then I'm going to drive over the curbs over there. As you can see, I did try a couple of lines going even further over the curbs or staying a little bit more to the left and not take as much of the curb, but for me this is the ideal line to take the corner. I can get on throttle early and the car turns in nicely. So I'm full throttle again. Just after this kink in the borders, I'm start braking again, down to first gear and take the left-hander very close. Don't hit the curbs over there. Full throttle up to third gear, and here I shift down halfway. About halfway here, I'm going to shift down to second gear and just let the car coast for a bit. You don't want to carry too much speed on this short straight. Here I shift down to first gear. It's important to keep your steering at a minimum so you won't spin out of the corner and you can brake the most. So here it's important to keep your steering right straight. Alright, down to first gear, hooking the inside, don't really take the curbs over there. And here my braking marker is at the 200 sign. Just a tap of the brakes, don't brake too much. And it's important not to drive over the curbs. You can hit them a little bit, but not too much. Because you will hit the wall on the other side of the track. That's something we don't want. So another thing is that once you're at the curbs, you can go full throttle. As you can see over here, I am full throttle right now, and you can keep the throttle down all the way to the start finish line. So up to third gear, and again same story, don't hit the curbs. You can hug them, but definitely don't hit them. Let the car slide out as far as possible without hitting the wall. Just steer in. And you completed a lap on the Detroit Grand Prix Belle Island circuit in a 1:45.154. Alright, that was one lap done with some commentary. I hope you found it useful. It helps you to improve your lap time. If it does, please let me know. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and if you want to see more, subscribe. I'll leave it for this right now, so you can enjoy the rest of the lap without me rambling over it. I hope to see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching.